What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Just wanted to do a quick little video today, kind of talking about what I think is the best maintenance wash procedure. If you're someone who likes to keep your car regularly clean and you're always washing it pretty much every week, it is such a hassle to set up the pressure washer, get up all the buckets and stuff like that to wash your car every week. But I got a solution for you guys. I just did the wheels because I still wash the wheels the same way, however you like to do that. And these new Apexes are looking pretty clean. But it's been raining here, it's monsoon season here in Arizona, so the car's pretty dirty. It's kind of hard to tell on camera, but you can tell that there's some nasty water on the underside of this car. But other than that, the car's not too dirty. Luckily here at the Detail Lounge, we have a pretty nice setup here when it comes to pressure washers. But if you're somewhere that doesn't have a pressure washer, or you just don't feel like setting yours up, this wash method is gonna be pretty cool. So this is a product called Absolute. It's from P&S. It does a lot of different things, but the main thing that it does is it is a rinseless wash. And if you don't know what a rinseless wash is, it's basically a polymer that encapsulates the dirt on the surface of the paint, and then when you go to wipe off that liquid, it carries the dirt with it so you don't scratch up your paint. I know it sounds kind of counterintuitive. You would think that you would need to rinse off the dirt for it to not scratch your paint, but that's the whole thing with the rinseless wash. Let's show you how it works. So it's all based on dilution ratios. There's a bunch of different ways you can do it. For the rinseless wash, it is 256 to 1, or about half an ounce to 1 gallon. So in here I have 4 gallons of water with 2 ounces of the Absolute substance, if you want to call it. And also in the bucket, I have the grit guard down at the bottom, and then this sponge that has these nice cutouts that will allow us to kind of grab the dirt. I also have the same mixture, 256 to 1, and a pump sprayer, but I'll show you how that works here in just a second. But that's it, that's all you need. The bucket, the sprayer, the sponge, and maybe a towel of your choice, and an extra step is a detail spray, which we'll use at the end. But it's super simple. You can set all this up in about 5 minutes, and I can do the whole car, really focusing on it, and get it done in about 20 to 30 minutes. So first step in this process, take our pump sprayer with our dilution, and you're gonna spray down the whole panel, and in the heavy areas, make sure that you really spray it down. And then you just let it sit and do its thing. Now, the next step is to take the sponge that I showed you earlier, bring it out just a little bit so it's just barely dripping, and you want to essentially wash your car the same way you washed your car before. Just like that, half the car is done. Then I'm going to take my Super Plush microfiber towel, and you really don't need anything larger than this, especially on a car that's ceramic coated, because there's not a whole lot of water on the surface of the paint. I'm just going to dry it up. You could also use a quick detailer, which the cool thing about Absolute is by changing the dilution ratio, you can use it as a quick detailer as well. You can use it for a bunch of different stuff. Spray the panel. It'll act as a drying aid as you're cleaning up all that water. Now you might be asking, well, the dirt's still on the surface of the paint, you didn't rinse it off, aren't you just scratching the surface of the paint? No, that's the whole idea behind the rinseless wash. Get too sciencey with it, but the formula in the polymer basically traps the dirt, holds onto it, and then when you go to dry it, the dirt is trapped within that solution so that you're not rubbing the dirt into your paint. And by using the quick detailer, it acts as a little bit more, just an extra layer of lubricant so that you really aren't scratching anything with the towel. So I'm gonna go through and get the rest of the car done, and then I'll show you guys the finished result. Obviously, if the car is insanely dirty and muddy and gross and you just, you know, took it rally racing, then it's probably not gonna work or be the best wash method for you. But for your weekly maintenance washes, it's really perfect. So, just finished up the car. It really only took me like a grand total of maybe 25 minutes. Do the entire car. Added a little bit of tire shine and called it a day. And it looks really good. Now the car wasn't super dirty before, but it definitely was dirty. And for a maintenance wash, that was super easy. And for cleanup, I just have a couple buckets and then we're good to go. But it is really that simple, doing all of that with just this one product. Pretty cool. There are a bunch of other rinseless washes out there, but they all pretty much work the same way. They all dilute, almost all of them dilute to 256:1, and they all apply and are used in almost the exact same fashion. So there's a bunch out there. I'll list a few in the description below so you guys can kind of look and pick, but it does yield a pretty good result. So a little bit of a shorter video this week, but I just wanted to show you guys something that I thought was pretty cool. It's definitely saved me a bunch of time when it comes to washing my car and keeping this thing, because I can't go a week without having a clean car. So if you're gonna be washing your car pretty often, I would say this is the best way to go. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and with that, we'll see you in the next one.